MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Garrett Cole gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The pitcher, Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
His 705.
One strike now from Cole. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
Ball 1.
This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with 1 away. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. This is foul right side. A man at third with 1 away. A swing and it's popped in the air back behind first.
Quinn
is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
batting first. The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. First pitch of the AV on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Cy Young will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So now here is Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And now the O's have his terrific speed at first to contend with right out of the chute.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's the 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Soriano backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get to all the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Hit back up the middle. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run scored here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Grady Sizemore. Now the first pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
1 strike now from Cole.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
That is good.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And as you see, just 1 piece of that puzzle left as the winner in this series will battle the Washington Nationals in this year's Fall Classic. First pitch coming, here it is.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
That is good.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. 0-1 the count. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Evan.
Base is empty, 2 away. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the veteran DH, Willie Mays.
Number 24.
Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from the pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And he'll be back in standing up. Mays gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball and a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that punt stealing.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He doubled to open up the ball game. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. 2 out with a man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. So up steps Ozzie Albies as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him.
Albies.
And right into the shift. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher.
So now into the box is Joe Torre. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Ricky Henderson. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. comes the 1-2. Looked at off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. In the dirt here.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. And it's fouled away. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Torrey on second. Henderson at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. George Foster. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Lays off 2-2 now. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Foster is retired, and there's 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And, whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. The batter will be Grady Sizemore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Reggie Jackson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Over to first, Cole, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Orioles held in check there. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on the first to take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. 1 away.
Now back. The center fielder.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now back. The designated hitter.
So the next to bat will be Frank Thomas. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Longoria.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 strike now from Cole. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-1. Swing and a line drive. And Giambi can't get there. It's a fair ball down the line. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes Tino Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Willie Mays. Lined into right, a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Mays on at first, nobody out. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Jimmy Rollins. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. As a look, now the pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Wade Boggs, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The 0-1 on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause and the 0-2. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away. To short. Scooped up. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx. 2-1 Baltimore. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 9.
Up next, Joe Torre, who collected a base hit his first time up. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that will take a moment here at home plate as he acts the time. Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And so watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball. Up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Foster. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Sliced hard on the ground. Albies brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Grady Sizemore.
Now at the plate is Grady Sizemore. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Giambi has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready now is Tony Gwynn. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
The right fielder, Tony.
First pitch on the way.
Ball.
A 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi. Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. And it's gone! Jason Giambi. His fourth long ball of this series as the Yankees move out in front here. It's now 3-2.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. To 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's a high pop-up. Boggs has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next to the Yankees, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Next will be the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. There was a base hit last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Line to the right side. Jackson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Now to the plate, here is Reggie Jackson. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Now here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now here's the first offering. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. This will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Standing in now, Willie Mays. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
First offering on its way.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. Solo shot here to left, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Aaron Bummer comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer. Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Joe Torre.
Next, it'll be Joe Torre. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ricky Henderson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Henderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He throws and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jason Giambi will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. There he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparisons for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. In now for the O's, Jimmy Rollins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Two and oh.
Maybe a bit of an over. Let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tyler Duffy gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Wade Boggs comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in George Foster. From the belt, the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
1-1.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. They trail 5-2. Sonny Gray is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Giambi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. This is popped up. Rollins over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
Digging in next, Mike Trout. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He has an even 10 hits in 37 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Here's Foster backing up on it. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His 3rd home run of this series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him out.
In now, Frank Thomas. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in once again is Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 6-2 New York. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Popped him up. Albies is under it. He's got it one away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty D, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
To the plate now, Grady Sizemore. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He grounded out last time up. Now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the 2-1. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
These last two guys guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Henderson is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next is the Orioles. The right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Ready now for Baltimore, Reggie Jackson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1.
No.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Now the 2-1, and this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Hal Newhouser gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 16. Hal.
And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Standing in now, Tino Martinez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He went deep back in the 5th. The 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And the run will score all the way from first.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 rhythms to boot.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.